Hello, Dr. Tawana Worlds by birth, also known as a disruptor. Did you know that millions who grow up in poverty also die in poverty? Have you ever heard the saying, what good can come out of the hood? Well, I'm here to disrupt for just a minute. Yes, I was that little girl that grew up in the hood, grew up in the ghetto, single mother, absent father, eating out of the trash can just to survive. But I was also that girl that determined way back then that I was not going to become a product of my past. And now I help others do the same thing. I'm not a victim, I'm a victor. I help men and women from similar backgrounds find value in their own vault and create wealth from within. What's going on, y'all? What is going on? Let me know who is tapping in. Let me know who's present, who's here, who you are, and where you're tapping in from. And also, if you do not mind sharing this with somebody, hit that tag button, that invite button, share it to somebody's inbox, somebody's story, share it to your timeline. Help us reach who we need to reach, okay? I got some concerning news that we all should be very much aware of. And whenever I do ask you guys to share, it's not because I'm on the screen. It's simply because everybody should be aware of what is going on. That's it, bottom line. If we're not going to get it from mainstream media or we don't watch mainstream media, we really don't know what's going on. We don't know how to prepare ourselves. We don't know how to move accordingly. And the government is up to some funny business, period, point blank. When I ask you to share, people like myself that tell the truth and say things that most people are too afraid to say, or, put themselves out there on the front lines, we get persecuted, okay? They try to take our platforms, do this, do that, mess with, our posts, all of this other stuff. What's going on, Tracy? That's what I'm talking about. B. Brown, what's going on? So while I get started over here on this other platform, I'm just going to kindly ask you to share, and then I'm going to get straight to it, okay? All right. I'm good over here. Now I need to get good over here. And we ready to roll. What's going on, family, over here? I don't want to hold you guys a whole long time, but I do want to come by here and share some disturbing news that I consider very disturbing. Not only myself consider it very disturbing. I've been saying it for a very long time, and that don't make me a nobody. I'm just a messenger. Whatever insight I get, whether in the spirit realm or whatever research I've done, I share that because I don't believe no man should be in the dark about what's going on. The lockdowns are coming back, period, point blank. The viruses, I came by here a couple of days ago. I want to say 2 or 3 days ago. I don't know if you guys are all aware of this or not, but there were 47 vials of viruses that has been researched in a lab. This is not something that I'm saying allegedly. This is something that is out on Google. You can go Google it right now. 47 vials of viruses missing. And now that the hospitals are becoming overwhelmed and people are showing up with symptoms of coughing, fever, vomiting, and especially in the DFW area, it's all over the place, to be honest with you. Um, the WHO and all of these big heads are coming out saying, hey, we got the bird flu and the cow virus, all of this stuff, right? The monkeys that escaped, the research monkeys that escaped. And now we have these drones flying over everyday civilians and naval army bases. And the government will not take them down. The government will not tell the public what's happening. They claim they don't know what's happening. And I've never even heard of a drone being the size or the weight of an SUV. And they're saying that if these things land in your home, on your backyard, in your house, then to call the police. Don't go near them. Don't try to investigate anything. Just a bunch of weird stuff. I don't want you to hear from me. I want you to hear from them, because we all need to be aware this is a covert operation that the government is running to stop the inauguration, to stop the transfer of power, all of the moves that has been made in the last week or two, all of the pardons of men who have been caught with corn, you know, pardoning these type of people, everything that's going on. And on top of that, Canada is reacting to the tariff threat that if you don't stop the invasion from your borders, then we will, put tariffs on you. And their response is, and I don't know if we all know this, they ain't been putting this in mainstream media, shut the door at all. They have the ability to cut power to 1.5 million Americans. We don't have the type of manpower and electricity and different things of that sort to be able to handle something like that at all. And they want us so distracted with Jay-Z and P. Diddy when literally they are planning to do something, leave the world behind this type of situation. The very things that they have been talking about in these movies that they have released for people to go and be entertained by is really telling a narrative and really telling a story. And the people still worried about Beyonce and Cardi B and Offset and with Blueface and Krishan and P. Diddy and Jay-Z and all of these people that have been paid to be actors, to entertain and make folks stagnant, paralyzed, uninformed. If you uninformed, you game open. Because now I'm not aware and I don't know how to prepare. They know exactly what these drones are. We don't know, but they flying over people's houses. Regular Americans are taking it upon themselves to pew pew them out of the sky. The auto-sized drones have been seen this week within 40 miles north and south of where I live in Southern California. Yes, I've heard that. In New Jersey, they're popping up everywhere. No, I don't know what y'all got going on, but this is a time that we need to be prepared Ain't no government got no best interest. I'm gonna say it. I don't care who don't like it. Ain't no government got no best interest of us, the American people. America is a dang on corporation. It's a business. That is all it cares about. Is capitalism. How to make money, how to keep making money, how to maintain that money, how to multiply that money, how to stay in power. Look at the old people that won't leave position. Nancy Pelosi and them, these people is 86, Maxine Waters, 91, Mitch McConnell, all of these, why they won't leave? They planning something, y'all. It is true. It's a mothership, period. Iranian, and then on top of that, a heavy place, a place where they're heavily at, is right over one of the places that President Donald Trump owns, his property. I tell y'all right now, it's something coming, and it's coming in days. Real talk. They are going to do something. If we have an invasion and there is a war on quote unquote drones, that stops any transference of power, period. If we have a war with foreign intelligence, that stops any transference of power. If you think the assassination attempts previously was something, they are plotting and planning a whole bunch of stuff. And here is where I stand in all of this. The government, neither side should be trusted with so much power that we put our power in or we give them our power by putting our trust and their ability to help us and our families and all of that. They say before Christmas Eve, man, something is coming. Something is coming. I can scream that on the mountaintops. We know in part, we see in part, therefore we prophesy in part. We don't know the whole plan, but your spirit man, you understand? Your spirit man, it's real. Some people say, hey, it's my intuition. Some people say it's my instinct. It's your spirit. It's telling you something is coming. And the type of activity that we see happening right now is clear indication that something is coming. I'm going to just say exactly from my perspective. This ain't come from the Holy Spirit. This is just my gathering of research and my perspective. They don't want what is to come out. And it's some stuff that's going to come out. The mayor of New York said there is 500,000 missing children. 500,000. That does not include the 300,000 that has already been poisoned by that thing called Fenty. 500,000. And it has been done underneath us. It has been done traveling amongst us. We just don't know. I'll never forget when I was praying 2 years ago. Real talk. I will go and pull up the live right now. And I was praying, wasn't praying about no children. I didn't know about no children. When I used to pray that children be safe at school. That they grow in stature and in favor with. And here I am praying, and all of a sudden the Lord showed me children underneath the White House. I began to wail and scream. He said, right underneath the White House. I said, because I asked. I don't just join the bandwagon, especially, and I don't play in politics at all. My kingdom is not of this world. Therefore, the worldly things, I stay away from those things. But when it will affect humanity, then it's my rightful duty to legislate in the realm of the spirit. I did not vote. I will not put my Hancock on anything, the greater evil or the lesser evil. I'm sorry. I won't do that. I was duped into doing that with Barack Obama because of his skin color, and that man was Lucifer in the flesh. For real, for real. All of his laws and stuff was anti-God. I will never, ever do that. I will legislate in the spirit, and I will legislate by saying, let your will be done. Whoever you want in that bad boy, I'm in agreement with that, whether bad or evil, because you use bad and evil kings. But I knew this time around who it was, and that's what they're trying to stop. And they don't care if they affect us or harm us. It's always civilians that are the ones to be casualties in wars and bribes and schemes and greed and lust and power. It's always civilians. And they are planning, they have already planned something. I'm not even going to say planning. It has already been planned. This is what we're going to do. And we don't care if we got to send the country into chaos and confusion. They are hell bent on stopping information from getting out. Hell bent. Hell bent on exposure. They do not want to be exposed, because that's one thing that the Father showed me. If you guys really knew who was behind a lot of this stuff, I mean, some men's hearts will fail them. And it's not even the people that we be thinking like, yeah, that probably them. Yeah, they probably was involved. Not even on that level at all. When I heard it, I'm like, wow, that's scary. So they are hell bent on making sure that that man don't take position, and his whole entire team does not get in position, because things will come out and will be exposed. Yeah. I'm going to play these couple of clips. I want y'all to hear this, okay? Don't hear it from me, hear it from them. Give me 1 second. Let me pull this up. And then I'll show y'all a couple of other things. Now, this is the government response. I've been removing myself from the system. High five, sister. That's what time it is, y'all. That's what time it is, y'all. That's the whole moral of the story. Get out. Get out of the beast system. Get out. Get out. Get out. Come out. Get out. By all means necessary. Let me let this play, and then I'll come back.
White House National Security Communications Advisor and Assistant to the President. John, good to have you with us. You know, what do you make of the reaction? A lot of people were unhappy with that comment that you made yesterday, and felt like you were, telling people that they were nuts, or that they didn't know what they were seeing with their own eyes.
No, not at all, Martha. That's the farthest thing that I ever do. I was simply reiterating what the FBI and what the Department of Homeland Security have relayed to us about what they've been able to corroborate. And we have.
Now, in order for me to play this, of course, I have to commentate on the video. I don't like to stop the video and commentate, but YouTube and its weird algorithm wants us to have some commentation. We are able to do reviews of other people's content, but we're not able to share other people's content without giving this commentation, okay? So I may stop it once or twice just so that you know. But this, let me make sure y'all can see. This is the government. Biden was grilled on why you haven't taken control and taken these things out. And this is a response.
Haven't been able to corroborate everything. I said many of the corroborated sightings have turned out to be piloted aircraft. I didn't say all of them, and what I said was those are the ones we were able to corroborate. There's certainly ones that we have not been able to, and we don't know the answer to it. And I strongly recommend that for folks that are seeing these things and documenting them, to share that as they can with Department of Homeland Security and the FBI.
All right, well, let's do that. Let's share it with you right now. Let's put up this photo. This is the close-up one. Here we go. This is in Bernardsville, New Jersey. So, John, are you able to see this photo?
What is that?
No, ma'am.
You don't have a monitor there?
What is this? Hold on. Let me see if I can make this thing bigger. No, it ain't going to let me make it bigger. Why, I don't know. What in the heck is this, y'all? That don't look like no drone. What is that? They are using technology. Trust me. When you get up on these things, when other people try to use their regular drones to go and investigate these things, they disappear. They fly off the radar. Why is that?
What would that, you're a former military person yourself. You're an admiral. You're the White House National Security Communications advisor. I'm sure you have seen some of these images. So what is that we're looking at?
It's difficult for me to tell you, Martha. We don't really know. It is possible that some of these things could be commercial drones, developed for commercial purposes. It's possible that they could be owned by private citizens.
But why don't we know, John? That's the point. Why doesn't the United States government know? It seems.
Why don't they know? This is they doing. This is their doing. Why don't they know? When has anything been able to ever fly in the sky outside of those Chinese balloons for almost 2 weeks? Surveillance balloons for almost 2 weeks. When is anything, if we as regular schmegular citizens fly a drone too close to an airplane, we going to prison. In unauthorized spaces, we're going to prison. These things are popping up all over the United States. And they say this is the government, the head of the national security, say that he don't know what these are. What in the heck? This is their way of allowing something, a so-called invasion to happen, and the lockdowns will come. Mark my words. Mark my words.
Silly. I mean, it feels a lot like the Chinese spy balloon. It was like, oh, we don't know. It's not a problem. Then we watched it go all the way across the country, and we kept hearing, we're not really sure where it came from until we saw it popped and, floated down over the ocean.
That's not quite how it went. We were very honest with the American people that we knew it was Chinese, and we knew that where it was going to go. And we were pretty comfortable, given the analysis, that there wasn't going to be an intelligence threat by it. And we shot it down once it was over safe waters and wasn't going to hurt anybody. But back to this. Why don't we know? I wish I could tell you exactly why we don't have an answer for you here in the afternoon on the 13th of December. But I can tell you that we are working on it very, very hard to know, because we want to answer those questions the same as those folks in New Jersey want answers to them. And we are working on this very, very hard. We are now applying. There was an interagency conversation this morning about this topic where we have now decided to employ some additional technology
Look at her face. She like, you are full of bull. You are really full of bull. I mean, she's simmering. If she could probably say some choice words, she would. What do you mean y'all working on finding out? These things have been flying since the 18th of November. How is the United States of America don't know what in the Hades is flying over American people? Yet and still, we have to pay our tax dollars. And we're not even safe. You sending all of our money to Ukraine. You sending all of our tax dollars to foreign nations for aid and assistance. And this is said to be, allegedly, that's what I will say, allegedly, that this could be something that comes from the Iranian mothership that was just launched a month ago. This is crazy. Y'all share this with everybody, okay? Why do we need to share this with everybody? Because everybody needs to know what the heck is going on. That way they know how they need to prepare themselves. That's most important. Don't be out here, ho, 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 Merry Christmas, shopping and going crazy with your cash. Please don't. I don't care what kind of urge you have to do so. Make sure you stock up. Make sure you got extra food. Make sure you got some cash on hand. If you ain't got no money, make sure you're doing something to generate you some money in haste, to give you some instant income. Get a digital product. Do something. Stop giving your money to them for them to send it to everybody else while we suffer. All right, y'all, my rant is over. This pisses me off.
To New Jersey and some additional personnel to try to get a better sense of what these things are. And as I said yesterday, Martha, as soon as we know, we're going to...
No, I hear you.
That's what, listen, I'm sorry. We try to get some additional help to see what these things are. These things weigh the size of a SUV. Really? The drones are the size of an SUV. They are unmanned. There is nobody driving them. And then when people send drones up into the sky to try to investigate, look inside of it, it disappears. Nobody. Listen.
This is shocking. I got to tell you, this is shocking. Okay. And I'm not the only person who feels this way. This was happening at Langley a month ago. Okay. These people are not crazy. They're seeing these things with their own eyes. This is not normal behavior. They're not planes that are coming in one direction and they're heading into Newark Airport and then they're landing. Okay. We spend $824 billion on defense. We have the greatest intelligent capability in the world.
Wow.
So how can you stand there and say to the country right now, gosh darn, we just don't know what these are?
Period.
Because I'm not going to lie to you or to the American people. And I'm not going to say we know something when we don't. And we would never, ever stoop to think that an American citizen was crazy or nuts because of what they're seeing and what they're documenting. We're taking that imagery seriously and we're doing the best we can to analyze it. And we encourage people to come forward if they have additional sightings and imagery. We want to do the best we can to triangulate it. But I'll be gosh darn if I'm going to stand up here and make up stuff that I don't know to be true.
We don't want you to make up anything. Do you know and you can't say? Can you tell me that?
No, I'm telling you, Martha, I'm telling you, we don't.
You don't know.
We can't corroborate every single sighting. Some of them we have, not all of them. And we're working hard to do that. We know people are afraid of it. We know people have concerns. We have those same concerns.
She know he lying. Check out her body, her body language. She know he's straight up lying. Period. This is crazy. How don't the government know what those are? and the January 6th people, they knew who they were, what flight they took, where they traveled to on the day of January 6th, what stops they made, where they flew out from, who they talked to. How in the world? Unbelievable.
Yeah, because
But
they're
what I
flying over
can
your
tell you,
house, and it sounds
of
like there are
course.
motorcycles landing on your roof.
Of
So
course.
let me ask you this: one, person who watched this online said they think it's a Pterodynamics Transwing Drone XP4, which is being developed by the U.S. Navy as a recon and logistics drone capable of picking up and dropping off packages between land and moving ships in high seas and winds. They're suggesting it's an American company. We asked the company. They said we can't speculate on the origin of the drones that are flying over New Jersey. So is that an avenue that has been inspected? Is this a private company that is practicing something? And wouldn't they have to clear something with somebody to have this kind of activity?
It could very well be, as I said, these could be commercially developed drones of some kind.
Why not just take one down and figure out what's going on?
Well, okay. The idea of taking something down, again, you want to worry about public safety. First of all, we don't have enough conclusions to take that kind of a policy action. But let's just assume for a minute, Martha, that we did. I mean, you're not going to want to shoot something down where it could hit somebody's house or hurt somebody.
Well, the Coast Guard says that there are 30 of them following one of their ships in the ocean. So would that work?
Check this out. The Coast Guard said 30 drones is following its ships out there in the water. And they have not shot or taken these things down. You understand? 30 is following the Coast Guard's ships out there in the water. And you can't take them down. And then you're allowing them to fly over in people's backyards and people's neighborhoods, over our military bases. And y'all don't know what it is, who they is. What? Listen, y'all.
I mean, again, we have to develop the policy options based on what we know we're dealing with here, and we just don't know enough to make those.
She told him why they don't take them down after they follow in the Coast Guard. And he said, again, we don't have enough conclusion to take down the aircrafts. Donald Trump just told him yesterday, pew, pew, them dang on things down. This is a national security threat. Get them out of here. And Joe Biden said he would not. Joe Biden said
to take those kinds of actions. But my goodness, we're going to do everything we can to find out, and we're going to share as much as we can. I understand it's frustrating for folks.
Yeah.
It's frustrating for us. We want to know as well.
What does President Biden say about it?
He also has tasked the team to look into this and to be energetic in doing it, to try to get answers. He saw some of these images yesterday. He has talked to his team, including his top leaders, including at the Defense Department.
And Have you called in like AI experts or said, like, why don't we ask Elon Musk what he thinks, or, brought in outside experts?
We're working really hard right now inside in the interagency, and certainly supporting the FBI and DHS as they investigate this. And if we need to have additional conversations with people outside the lifelines, we certainly will do that. But I want to make sure I don't get ahead of the investigators and what they're doing.
It just seems weird. I mean, people, they're low. They fly fairly low, some of these. It just, I think, is amazing that the White House has no idea what's going on. I think that makes people feel really unsettled. In New Jersey, they sent out an intelligence bulletin, I should say, issued in December of 2024 with recommendations for encountering downed UAVs. And it says a downed or landed drone should not be approached. It says request hazardous materials response unit or local hazmat team. And then it says request the nearest bomb.
Check this out. If these things land in your backyard or your home, supposed to call the bomb squad, the hazard department. What the hell and one crashed yesterday in New Jersey. Y'all, the government's hands is all on this. That's why they claiming they don't know. I don't care what nobody say. The government is not going to allow anybody or anything to fly over its airspaces, and they just don't know what's going on. They know exactly what's going on, people, and I want y'all to be aware. I'm going to stop this one and go to the next one, okay? This
Squad. Do you agree with those recommendations? If one of these things comes into someone's house or lands in their yard, or they have to deal with it?
Yeah, look, I haven't seen that directive, but all that makes perfect sense to me as a former military person. If something like an aircraft of any kind lands in your backyard or close to you or your family, call the authorities. Don't approach it. You don't know what it is, and you don't know what kind of fuel might be on board. You absolutely should just call the authorities. Make sure you report it. Don't go near it. Don't touch it. You don't want to get hurt.
Okay.
What?
One last
y'all.
question for you, and it's in another area. It's in the Middle East, where obviously, John, there is a lot going on. There's a new headline in the Wall Street Journal today that suggests that the incoming Trump team is considering many options, including airstrikes in Iran, because Iran is working very hard, according to reports, to escalate their ability to make weapons-grade uranium, to move up their calendar because they see everything collapsing around them and they want to secure enough material for nuclear weapons.
And all of a sudden, Joe Biden just decides to sell our material that was building the wall for pennies on the dollar. Literally. We have to go and pay inflated prices if we want a house built. And that's why a lot of construction and different things of that sort has been halted because of the high price. But you're literally selling the things that are supposed to protect us as Americans. You are now selling it for pennies on the dollar. They're trying to start something to stop the transition of Trump. WEF has said if Trump gets elected, it will hinder the one world government. Yep. And that ain't even no conspiracy at all. That's facts. Yep. Hold on, let me put the phone down real quick and pull up the next one. When I tell you, I'm laughing, and it's not a laugh like a normal, regular, like we laugh and we choking and chit-chatting about something. It's one of them nervous laughs, like something about to pop off, and it's unbelievable. I know if I don't know nothing else, I know that something is about to pop off. They do not want that man to take position at all. And I said it before the election even happened. I said, when you hand evil men and evil women power, and you think you just gonna come back and reclaim it, like, okay, yeah, I want my power back, we're done, and they just gonna hand it off to you. The whole, oh, I concede, oh, all of that was very weird. I said, it ain't right. It ain't right. Something about the whole situation is completely off. How they all just quiet, how they all just, yeah, it ain't right. Let me go to the next article. This right here just has me. This is horrible because this don't affect nobody else. It don't affect none of them that's doing this and that's behind this. Let me let you hear from what a lawmaker said over in New Jersey. And I'm not gonna play a lot of this one. I'll flip the camera back around in just a second. Let me pull this article up and then all right, here we go. All right.
The size of an SUV over any city, over any state, it's an invasion of our airspace. In focus now, Republican Congressman Jeff Van Drew of New Jersey, member of the House Judiciary Committee on the Hill right now. How do you address this at this point?
Well, here's the real deal, Harris. You know, I'm also on the Transportation Committee, on the Aviation Subcommittee, and I've gotten to know people. And from very high sources, very qualified sources, very responsible sources, I'm going to tell you the real deal. Iran launched a mothership probably about a month ago that contains these drones. That mothership is off, I'm going to tell you the deal. It's off the east coast of the United States of America. They've launched drones, is everything that we can see or hear. And again, these are from high sources. I don't say this lightly. Now, you know, we know there was a probability it could have been our own government. We know it's not our own government because they would have let us know. It could have been some really glorified hobbyist or hobbyists that were doing something unbelievable. They don't have the technology. But let's pretend that's possible. The third possibility was somebody, an adversarial country, doing this. Know that Iran made a deal with China to purchase drones, motherships, and technology in order to go forward. The sources I have are good. They can't reveal who they are because they are speaking to me in confidentiality. These drones should be shot down, whether it was some crazy hobbyist that we can't imagine, or whether it is Iran, and I think it very possibly could be, they should be shot down. We are not getting the full deal, and the military is on alert with this.
Look, you've given us some pretty dire information just here, and I want to make sure that our viewers are digesting this. Iran has the capability to pull up along our eastern seaboard and launch drones the size of an SUV into the skies of several states, particularly New Jersey, where we know the incoming president has a large home, also in the same county or nearby where some of these drones in New Jersey have been seen. That capability exists. It's possible some of those drones are here. So I have two questions. How are they fueling them? They have to land somewhere. Drones don't fly forever. Why don't they close down the airspace? Yes, it's inconvenient. Yes, it's the holidays. Shut it down. But if you start shooting things and you don't know how they're fueled, that's going to be mass explosions. This isn't like one spy balloon. Congressman, this is serious.
We've got to bring them down, and we've got to find a way to bring them down. I don't know exactly where they're landing. Obviously, I have some information. And again, this isn't just Jeff Van Drew. Oh, let's get on Harris Faulkner's show and say something outrageous. I'm telling you a straight deal from very high positioned individuals who are telling me this. And the bottom line is they're launching them. They are across the country. We don't even have anything like this. Our government and also certainly our hobbyists don't. So think about it. It's not only do I have the information, but it's also common sense. We've got to get them down. We've got to determine how they function, what they do, make sure that we can get them, and you're right, in a safe way. When I say shoot them down, get them down any way that you can. But right now they're probably extracting information. This is a clear and present danger to the United States and to our president-elect, and it's a serious business.
Well, and if one of them happens to fall, and their fuel, that explosion could kill people. I have to let you go, Congressman, but I'm...
Y'all hear that? If they fall, my, y'all. Just, you can't make this up. I just want to hear from y'all for a moment. I just want to hear from y'all. What are y'all thoughts about all of this? Meanwhile, they want us all, oh my God, a 20-year-old victim, has come out about this person. Things we already knew when you get into that type of industry and environment. And that is not to take away from things that have happened to people, but we knew about that. What about this? Because this will, let me see if I can pull this up. Hold on, y'all. This is disturbing. Let me hear from y'all. Y'all quiet. Let me hear from y'all. I'm finna pull something up. Let me make sure we have the right one. All right, I'm gonna play this.
I went online this morning and I rented us a beautiful house out by the beach. I figured if I made the reservation and packed our bags, it would eliminate most of the reasons to say no.
Oh, this is nice.
And by the way, this is Barack Obama's movie.
Kids look so happy.
The Wi-Fi isn't working. Get a pad.
I'm so sorry to bother you, but this is our house.
This is your house?
We were driving back to the city, then something happened.
You want to stay here, but we're staying here. We need to get them out of here.
I need to think everything's gonna be okay.
Everything is going to be okay, isn't it?
We are seeing ongoing cyber attacks across the country.
Something is happening, and I don't trust them.
Everything I know, I have told you.
I don't believe you.
I would do anything to protect my family. What you do is your business.
Get in the car right now!
Haven't you been picking up on what's going on out there?
Whatever it is, it's happening to all of us.
I just want to know, what is the truth?
It's Mr. Barack Obama's movie. Very disturbing, because the end of the movie, there's an explosion that happens on the eastern seaboard, New Jersey, New York area. Let me go to this other one. Let me pull this other one up real quick. Hold on one second.
This is an emergency message to Trump on this Friday evening. He just released a statement about 20 minutes ago calling for the Pentagon, calling for the federal government to down these thousands of drones and UAPs.
Tell us what they are or shoot them down. We need to know.
UAVs, UFOs, whatever you want to call them, that are swarming military bases, key installations, airports. It appears to be a drone last night in New Jersey hit the passenger liner and the engine. They tried to cover it with a bird strike. We've seen a video. It looks just like a drone going to the engine. President Trump, when the Pentagon's telling you they don't know about this, when the FBI is saying that, that's BS. Most of the Pentagon's compartmentalized, as you know. Most of the FBI is not involved as well. But at the top, they are operating this out of different reconnaissance agencies within the Pentagon. These are all human craft. You can see that. It's clear. And this is a major psyop because you probably don't know this. Maybe you do, but there's a lot to know in the government. I've been studying for decades and still don't understand it all. But under COG, Northcom, starting in 2007, doesn't just take over the government in nuclear war.
Let me rewind that back so y'all can see it.
Major psyop because you probably don't know this. Maybe you do, but there's
Panic in Hillsborough, alleged drone crash sparks massive search operation for 18 hours before being dismissed as a false alarm. They could not find the drone that crashed, and everybody saw it crash. 18 hours, they couldn't find this thing.
A lot to know in the government. I've been studying for decades and still don't understand it all. But under COG, Northcom, starting in 2007, doesn't just take over the government in nuclear war or natural disaster. They can do it for UAV invasions or UFO events. I had an expert on today, Wall Street Journal, former reporter, going over all this. So
the UFO invasion, quote unquote, may be used to trigger Northcom's continuity of government national emergency powers to stop Trump. Y'all go look that up. Northcom's continuity of government national emergency powers. Go look that up. In case of a pandemic, it can stop him. In case of a war, it can stop him. In case of an invasion, whether by air, whether by sea, whether on ground, it could stop this man from taking office. And that's what this is
being used to ratchet up the civil emergency. It's also a message to Russia about secret weapons. But the idea that, the Pentagon says it's not the Iranians, but they don't know who it is. It's rogue elements of the government creating fear, creating hysteria. Now the FBI is, we need the public's help with this. The military's been ordered not to shoot these down. Anybody else flies over a military base and loiters, they get shot down. That's default federal policy. I know you know all of this, or should know all this, President Trump, but you're being set up 37 days before you get in office for a national emergency. It's all part of the fake virus thing they're pushing again, and the race war thing they're pushing, and the Russia war. This is very serious, sir. And people can read you in on this if you're not aware of it. Don Jr., others, Barron, I know you guys are informed on this. Get it to your dad in case he doesn't know, okay?
For real. And people thought that this man was crazy. But I remember way back in the early 2000s, this man in Jesse Ventura was telling people exactly what we see happening right now. Most people thought that he was crazy, like off the rocker. He talked about the food. He talked about these operations at military bases and covered a lot of things. And that's why you don't see Jesse Ventura. He said after he made that show, he was going away because he couldn't live here peaceably after exposing that type of information, actually going to these facilities and recording so that the American people could see just how grimy the government really is. Period, point blank. I want to share 2 more articles. I'm going to stop that there, but I'm going to share 2 more articles so that you guys are able to see with your own eyes, not taking it from my mouth and nobody else's, okay? I want to show y'all this regulation about drones being able to fly. Here's the rules. And all rules have been broken. Any drone can legally fly up to 400 feet. That's it. And it must only weigh under 55 pounds. These drones that are flying over us weigh the same weight as a SUV vehicle. They have to also comply with remote ID system and detectable frequency. They must operate with their lights on at night, and penalties for violation, fines are up to $75,000. I first heard a part from Jesse Ventura's show. Yes. And now they just call it cloud seeding. When he was saying that, everybody said he a conspiracy theorist and all of this stuff. Now they got people that went on the local news, mainstream media, and said, yeah, we can cause rain and sea clouding. We can produce storms and thunder. We can do that. It was actually technology that we used during Pearl Harbor. Things that he made us aware in the early 2000s, we didn't see it now. everything them people said. I watched the shows. I wanted to know. I was so bewildered by what I was understanding and being revealed to me. I didn't eat. I had no appetite, literally, for a whole year. I was just flabbergasted, sickened. That's why I know when things pop off, men's hearts will fail them because you're not prepared for this type of stuff. Way back in the 2000s, God was getting me prepared, and me and my family, my children know about this. A young lady we were sharing this information with in Missouri had to call me and say, you know what, girl, you was telling us this. Now we see this. It's because I was on a mission to find and just know the truth about who God was and everything. And it started opening up a whole bunch of other stuff. And when I tell you it was mind-blowing, it was really mind-blowing to know the corruption, the level of corruption. For real, for real. The last thing that I want to share with you guys is I told y'all earlier that Canada has officially threatened. This was just yesterday. How many of y'all heard about this? That Canada officially threatens to cut 1.5 million Americans' power. All about the tariffs. Bans U.S.-made beer in potential Trump trade war. You got, governors and mayors saying, we're going to oppose you if you try to come into our city or our state trying to deport illegal immigrants who have harmed lots of people. I'm not talking about migrants that are here working and doing what they're supposed to do to try to get legal status over here. I'm talking about these ones that's out here robbing these NFL people. These ones that's out here beating these old people. These ones that's out here raping these young women, unaliving these young women, robbing them. I'm talking about them. You don't want them, and then actually collecting money. Gathering money to back. California's doing it. That's where I'm originally from. California standing behind you 10 toes down. You ain't coming in here to get them. And a couple of other state mayors. And now they saying, look, police officers, y'all work for us, the state. If you help the government, we're going to arrest y'all. And the government is saying, police officers, if we give you a command and you don't obey that command, then we got a problem. And now they asking citizens to get involved with helping them resist the federal government, and the federal government is saying we need Americans to reinforce to get these people out because we are being invaded from the airspace and on the ground. We got Chinese migrants, war age, Iranian migrants, war age. They ain't came in here with no kids. They ain't came in here with no wives. Okay, we got 500,000 kids from the border. Nobody knows where they're at. They're undocumented. They're unaccounted for. They're missing. Border just wide open. They got something coming down the pipeline. My job is to make sure, really solely my job is only to make sure that me and my family is good. And I have been working on doing things from the last lockdown, because when that lockdown had just got started, it wasn't even over with. The Spirit of God said there will be another one. This is a skit. We trying to see how much we exercise, how much power we can exert over people. This is just a drill. We ran the place so we can see how you're going to move and how you're not going to move. On top of them getting ready to take 35 million people jobs from them and replace them with AI. And people are struggling, can't pay their bills, inflation supposedly going down, but you don't see that in the grocery store. People is out here struggling in real life, financially. They get nominated, traveling wherever they want to go. They can fly from here to there in the same day. They can go and take their family and do these things and stay at games and coliseums and watch, fights and fly to Hong Kong and everywhere else. Meanwhile, the American people are not able to even afford their groceries. Do y'all not see what the hell is happening? We are being betrayed by our own government. And I'm not going out there telling you, hey, you know what? We need to rise up. We need to go down there. No, don't come for me, YouTube, Facebook, you demons. Don't come for me in that way, because I ain't never inciting or being incendiary in any matter. I'm telling my people that, look, your power lies in your financial ability to make moves accordingly. Going on up over here. I don't need y'all government for any handout. Is you crazy? I don't need you for no food. You ain't going to feed me. My land that I bought is going to feed my family. Y'all not going to ever be able to play with me like y'all play with me in millions of Americans in 2020. Ever. I don't need your universal income. Why? Because I took that cash that I was able to get rapidly and I invested it into opportunities that would yield me a harvest every single year, every month, passively. I don't need y'all for anything. Y'all got me messed up. Who you give power to feed you, you also give power to starve you. And these things out here finna get real ugly. You can take that for a grain of salt if you like. We should have been preparing for us. I see everything very frustrating that people call me a conspiracy theorist. To be honest with you, that word used to be so very derogative, like you were like a weirdo. But now it is a badge of honor, because now you can look at those same people and be like, I told you so. I told you so. Period, point blank. I told you so. When the boo-boo hits the fan, you can stand 10 toes down and say, I told you so. Because every conspiracy that they didn't try to label as false, and every conspiracy that they have tried to label as fake news and misinformation and disinformation has all been proven to be true. They said Divock 19, just flip that around. You know exactly what I'm talking about. It was against the law to say that that was created or that was, manufactured. It was against the law to say that. Now go look at the reports that's coming out. It's exactly what people said it was. Oh my God, how could the government do that? And they paid for it. Ask me how I know. I'm a government contractor. Ask me how I know what I know. I'm a government contractor. They have contracts to go do these things. That's why I've been trying to put my people on to, man, look at here. I found out what they doing. You ought to come over here and do something so you can counterattack what they got coming for you. Use their money to do it. It ain't going to take you nothing but a wee bit of sacrifice of learning a new skill, and now you can go over there. Boeing, Elon Musk, Lockheed and Martin, all these nuclear weapons and bunker building, all of this stuff is a government contract. All of it. All of it. Probably including them drones. All of this stuff is a contract. When they say they're getting ready to send $5 billion over to Ukraine, they're not sending that money directly like a wire transfer to Ukraine. No, you know who they're giving it to? Contractors. $5 billion worth of contracts to send pallets of water to Ukraine, to send blankets, to send ammunition, to send Band-Aids, to send baby milk. These are government contracts. You can land you a government contract for $1 million to provide a service that only costs you like $10,000. It's a war, quote unquote. So when there's a natural disaster, or there's some type of a national emergency or some type of war, the revenue is tripled or quadrupled. That's why I've been telling my people that when I found out that y'all using government contracts against us to harm us, okay, y'all need a service done, cool. I'll provide the service. Okay, the service ain't gonna cost me nothing but $250,000. The contract is for $1 million. I'm gonna play the middleman. I'm gonna go find the people that can actually do the work. I'm gonna pay them their $250,000 that they charge me. I'm gonna charge you $1 million because that's what the contract is for. Matter of fact, I'll charge you $900,000. I'll bid. I'll save you time and I'll save you money. I will charge you $900,000. I pay them their $250,000. Okay, I now got $650,000 to go and build. Oh, y'all building a bunker? Y'all need a bunker built? Oh, okay. Now I got insight and intel to how to build a bunker. So my half, I'm gonna go build a bunker for me and my people. Y'all ain't gonna be the only ones trying to run the safety and leave all of these civilians out here. Why did y'all take all that money that y'all stole from the online wealth transfer that I've been trying to tell my people to get in on? Why did y'all take all of that money? You know, Jeff Bezos, Mark Zuckerberg, they all own things digitally. They brick and mortar buildings didn't bring them in billions and trillions. No. Do they have a headquarter? Yeah. But their money came from online. More views on YouTube during the pandemic. More views on Netflix during the pandemic. More orders on DoorDash during the pandemic. More orders on Instacart during the pandemic. More drives and rides on Uber during the pandemic. Now, everybody else got shut down, but Uber didn't. Lyft didn't. Netflix didn't. The corn industry went all the way up. Do y'all understand? Are y'all picking up what I'm putting down? Then y'all took all that money from the American people. Ain't that something? And went and built y'all some underground bunkers with underground cities. Right now, you can go rent you an underground home underground. Now, why would y'all all go start building these underground bunkers and doing all of that stuff? Why would y'all do all of that stuff just 6 months ago? What did y'all know that we didn't know? And then what we supposed to do as civilians? What about us? What about the people that paid y'all the tax dollars? What about the people that get up and grind 9 to 5 and they still just over broke? They still ain't got enough to do for them and their family. They still ain't got enough to even go out and prepare for something terrible happening. We ain't got enough money. Inflation is taking it all. And then the rest of what's left, y'all sending it over to another country. So they fully loaded over here while we being bankrupt. Come on, people. Come on. Come on, people. We can't be that ignorant and we can't even be mad at them. You know why? Because we allow them to do that. Y'all stole the wealth transfer. Y'all caused the problem and then came up with a solution. Only those who knew how to operate and maneuver online got filthy rich. Look at Sam Altman. He opened AI and went from a broke dude to a freaking trillionaire in one day with him releasing his digital platform. All you need is an email address and a name to be able to access his app. Are y'all picking up what I'm putting down? Y'all talk back to me. Make sure that, you know, I'm not just talking to a computer here on today. If you tracking, just raise your hand, say something in the comments, okay? I'm serious. This is crazy. This is beyond crazy. Reminds me a lot of what is that movie? They had a series on it. What is the name of that movie? The Purge. Y'all are literally doing things that will harm us. Why? Taking all of our resources away from us. It's called laundering. You're taking the money from the American people and you're sending it abroad. More people are homeless, more repossessions than happened than any other time in history. And we ain't even got to the virus. How many of y'all know the virus that's causing panic? How many of y'all know the virus is causing panic? I bet you a bunch of people say, oh, I don't know. Because it ain't out there in mainstream media. They're going to come with something just like they came with Divock 19 to remove Trump. I'm telling y'all right now. A new one. Got the hospitals packed out right now. This was all planned because they finna make us sit down again. So my question to you is, if they gonna make us sit down again, what do you got in place that'll make sure that, hey, if I gotta sit down, me and my family still gonna be good? How many of you guys got digital products? You ain't worried or stressed out about anything if you got to sit down and you still able to make a living for yourself and you still able to provide for your family. Hey, y'all can take 10 years if you want to. I set up something that'll pay me while I sleep, while I sit around, while I stay on lockdown, while I can't go to the grocery store. Like, how many of you guys got something in the digital space? Because that's the only thing that's going to be going on. Ain't nobody finna be moving around doing any of that. Did y'all hear about that? I think it's a Korean government implemented martial law. They didn't impeach him, but he implemented martial law like that. Locked down the whole entire country. And if this ain't the ultimate setup, I don't know what is. If this ain't the ultimate setup, that y'all got these things flying over us, and we don't know what they are, what are you preparing? What's coming? What are you preparing? Just let me know, okay? I see nobody has what digital products, y'all? These are serious questions. Please answer. This ain't to put nobody on blast. I'm trying to make sure everybody good. If you good, then you good. I'm trying to make sure you are good. You ought to be wanting to make sure you are good. That's a good question. What digital assets do I got? What digital assets? They getting ready to get rid of the dollar, and crypto is going to be the boss dog. How many of y'all know about crypto? How many of y'all has invested into crypto? How many of y'all know about crypto trading and crypto? How many of y'all know about the stocks? You actually growing your money so that you can take that money and turn it into real assets that will make sure me and my family, that's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. I've invested good. Good. I got one so far. How do I get a digital store? I don't currently have one. Ooh, I ain't got to think. Ooh, my God. Y'all. That's dangerous. How could you provide for yourself or your family? This the uncomfortable talk. See how when I was talking about all of the lockdowns and all of this stuff that's coming, the numbers were growing. It's like people are addicted to bad news. Are you crazy? This is an indicator that I'm behind schedule and I need to do something now. These people is tripping. These people is tripping. They coming for me. You need to have a plan. Who I'm going to gather with if I need to gather with. Where they live at. If the internet went down, what would be my next? And that's why you need real estate. If the internet goes down, even if you say, hey, let me get a digital product, because right now y'all can make a lot of money with digital products. Right now, at this very moment, you can make a lot of money with digital products. But what if they shut down the internet? Then what you got? How you going to be able to barter? Do you got gold? Do you got silver? You got some land? You got some real estate? How will you got some cattle? You got something, basic necessities going back to the beginning. What do you have that you can actually trade if you become hungry? What do you have? If your children become hungry and you can't spend dollar bills anymore, what do you have? Also, Peter Hotez warned about potentially viral threats after Trump's inauguration. Viruses don't choose one specific date just because a Republican get elected. Be ready for H5N1 or the bird flu. That's 100% because they did it when they wanted him out. I'm telling you, I'm not telling you something by suspicion. I'm not telling y'all something by, I just conjured this up in my own mind. I'm telling you something expressly by the Holy Spirit, whether you believe in it or not. God has been telling me for 4 years to prepare for what is to come. And he's reminding me every day that it is drawing near, that it is drawing nearer, that it is drawing nearer. That's how I was able to say the lockdowns are coming. Let me see if I can pull that up on Facebook for y'all. Because there's times where he tell me information that's just for me. And then there's times where he say, I want you to post this so that there be a witness that I said what I said. Hold on 1 second. Let me pull it up. It's trying to send me through all of these videos. I just want to get to the post. Hold on 1 second. Let me see if I can find it. Hold on 1 second. If I can get to it in another 60 seconds, I'll have it for you the next time, okay? It's showing me all of these videos of me going live and when I didn't set it in live. I'll share this one. I want y'all to see this. They did pull this one up. 2020. Same thing. I told the people, right? March 12th, 2020. That was when the Spirit spoke and told me. And I told people who need help seriously preparing or having supplies. We as a country will be going on lockdown soon. This is not a game. This was March 12th, 2020. Now, I want y'all to see this real quick. The day before. So they said the World Health Organization on March 11 has declared the novel coronavirus outbreak a global pandemic. Okay, on March 11th. March 15th, 2020. Oh, let me let y'all see over here. My bad. Hold on. Now, y'all seen that March 12th. On March 11th, the WHO declared, let me go back so y'all can see that. On March 11th, the WHO declared COVID-19 a pandemic. On March the 12th, the Spirit of God said the lockdowns are coming. How many of you guys need to prepare or get you some supplies? March 15th, 3 days later, states began to implement shutdowns in order to prevent the spread of COVID-19. 3 days later, after the Most High showed me, this is what's getting ready to happen. I'm here today to tell you again, and I have many other posts where I've told people last year, we have time now, and we have been given time to prepare because the lockdowns are coming back. Straight up. Okay? The reason why people were tagging me over here in some of these posts, because people knew that I came by here to sound the alarm. These are things that are getting ready to happen, and it's getting ready to come back. And this ain't no scare tactic, no fear tactic. I'm going to tell you straight up, people that have been preparing, they are not afraid. People that have been doing what they're supposed to do, they're not afraid. I'm more concerned for people that are not, because one thing's for sure and two things for certain. I just emailed some powerful information about digital space, huge opportunities. Okay, I'll check them out for sure. When I see the destruction and decimation of a lot of people, I don't like to see animals deceased in the road. I don't like to see animals or bugs killed and splattered. God knows I have a real hard time with that type of stuff. A real hard time. And I'm not going to front to y'all. The Most High has already showed me that there will be a lot of destruction and death. I've said it. I've been forced to come by here and say it. Because people will perish for a lack of knowledge. Lack of knowledge means expertise, experience. You fail to learn how to do it. You fail to get the experience. You fail to understand. You fail to read to get the information. And a lot of people trust this government. They trust them with their life. They think that they have their best interests. And those people you can't help. So it's no escaping that you will see people perish, just like you saw people perish during Divock 19. People that should not have perished. At that very moment, that's when the Most High started dealing with me about what did I have on the inside of me that'll get me paid today and keep me paid tomorrow, to stop trying to look for provision and wealth outwardly, trying to find it in corporate America in these jobs that just kept me broke and kept me stuck. I think those purple street lights will play a role in the new. Could be. You know, they put them up there. They implemented that. And I know this sounds a little crazy to a lot of people, but I have researched this for years. I come in the spirit of love. I love you enough to tell you the truth. I don't care who ain't gonna tell you the truth. I'm gonna tell you the truth because I will be accountable. I'm a watchman. If the watchman sees any danger coming and fails to sound the alarm, God gonna hold me accountable. And even though I love y'all, ain't none of y'all worth that. I'm not going to stand before him with bloody hands. I don't care. Crucify me, call me crazy. It don't matter. I guarantee you this. One thing's for sure and two things for certain. God walks with me and I walk with him. And he will never allow us to be ignorant of what's happening, especially when it's demonic and it has intentions to destroy God's creation. That's not the kind of God we serve. So he's been telling his people to get in order and giving us time. He's been holding back things that wanted to accelerate. They've been meeting. The WEF, the WHO, they've been wanting to accelerate this stuff. They absolutely don't want Donald Trump to get in office at all. Because Biden gave our sovereignty to these people. In case of another pandemic, we will not allow the states to say, hey, we're going to stay open, we're going to stay closed. Whatever the WHO says, whatever the WEF, the World Economic Forum, all of this technology, replacing human beings and replacing them with AI and artificial intelligence, that's where all of this stuff comes from. People that have lots and lots of money that they can make power moves and decisions. They're not doctors. They're not specialists. They don't have degrees in this or that. They just have a lot of money and they're able to make some very powerful moves according to the money that they have. And meanwhile, the poor sheeple that gave them all of the money that they got. They created a program or a system that solved people's problems and literally made billions of dollars off of it. And now their money is long enough to make decisions in the earth, in the world. Bill Gates, is making decisions in Africa. He's all over in India. What are you doing? What are we doing? My main concern is for my people. Period. Most of you guys know, some of you guys don't. 2 of my children are in the grave. I have to watch my 4-year-old daughter every morning go up to a picture and say, brother. She will never, ever know him. Neither one of her brothers. One, she got to spend time with. One, she will never know. She will only know him by a picture. The government, pharma, told me that my child needed to take something and go to school and get a degree. Get an education. He went to play basketball and dropped dead. And then after he dropped dead, we found out that what he was given caused him to suffer 4 heart attacks. It's what took him out. My 21-year-old was in a car accident last year with his girlfriend, just enjoying his life in another state, back home, enjoying his life in a car accident. Somebody that was with her that was given pharmaceuticals for, I guess, an injury she had. I don't know. The doctor stopped prescribing them, which caused her to go out and buy street recreational medication that was fully laced with fentanyl. Fentanyl that is made in China. It's not made in America. We don't own those type of laboratories. I'm talking about the China that hates America. It's made over there and then it's sold to the cartels. I'm talking about the cartels that hate America. And then they just bring it into the communities. And then the young people is messed up mentally from what happened during the pandemic. They don't understand why school had to stop, life had to stop. They're depressed, sitting at home all day. They used to going to school 8 hours out of a day, hanging with their friends. Now they at the house, depressed, eating their lives away, playing video games, stuck on a computer that they don't even know how to work technology. And now they are looking for an escape. And they end up with Fenty and be poisoned to death. What? Shut the door. I'm coming, babe. Okay, babe. Bill Gates is literally sterilizing. The first time I heard you, your passion spirit moved me, and all that you have said is coming to fruition. Thank you, sister. All glory be to God. He gives me the insight, not just for me, but for those who have an ear to hear. And I have been saying this same thing. You have not heard me switch up on no other message. God has given us time to prepare. And how do we prepare? We absolutely need something that's going to preserve us. Cash will be done away with. They have been literally making moves that confirm this. The Fed Now system, if you go look on Google, does the Biden administration, did they invest into digital currency? And it's not only called digital currency, it's called it's not called digital currency. It's called let me get it, pull it up. It's right on the tip of my tongue, but I can't remember what it is. Biden administration. Digital dollar. Thank you. Digital dollar. Biden administration, the digital dollar. They already have this stuff in place. Meanwhile, they're telling us to work for money. That ain't going to be no good. Take that money that you have and invest it into something that's going to give you real assets. When it doesn't work, when it crashes, when it's no good, we got all these brick nations that won't even use it anymore. That is a clear indicator. And then before Biden leaves the office, you're going to bankrupt us literally by sending another $5 billion to Ukraine. And we already in debt. We in so much debt that if whoever we in debt with, if they all wanted to come together and just take over the United States because we are so much debt, they could. We are in so much debt. We don't have room to even print more money, let alone send $5 billion. That's a lot of money. It's a lot of money. And it comes from us. And what do we have? What do we have? How many of us own our own homes? Just put your hand in the chat. Me, do you own your own? What do you own? You've been working, however long of your life. What do you own? What do you got to leave your family? If your time was up next week, what do you have in place for your family? What assets do you have? Can they inherit your apartment? What you gonna do? Switch over the lease into their name? Can they inherit your job? Okay, now that you're gone, we're gonna hire your kid. Is that how it's gonna work? What do we have in place for those that are trusted in our care? Because these are serious questions we need to ask. Okay, I got 20 minutes and I'm gonna get up out of here. How many of you guys would like to know some opportunities that are inexpensive, that you can take advantage of and make you some rapid revenue. I'm going to ask your permission because I don't want to waste your time and I'm not going to waste my time. This ain't no flex on nobody at all. But when I tell you guys that digital products in this just this year alone has allowed me to be able to do these things, I will show you what having me something in the digital space and listening to God when he told me to do it. As much as I hated technology, I hated technology. I didn't want to learn it. It was too complicated. But this is what having me a digital product has done, and this is just on one platform. Hi, Sister Kimberly. Blessings to you, beloved. Okay. So this is from last year. And I need to refresh it so it'll say till December 14th today. This is from last year, 2 days ago when I pulled this up on the 12th. That's how much I've been able to make in, 12 months. That's the gross volume. That is what I was able to net. Digitally, I did not leave my home for this. 557,000 a year prior to that, it was $1 million online digitally. Just like these billionaires and trillionaires and millionaires did. I had to learn this because I refuse to be controlled or dependent upon the government. God told me last year. No, in 2020. I'm talking about last year, 4 years ago. Get out of their system. Get out of their system. Period, point blank. And then what I was able to do from there, and I tell people all the time, don't think, oh, wow, you rich. You got a lot. I am not paper rich. I don't need a lot of money. Don't make me rich. It makes me paper rich. I don't need that type of mess. My kids can't eat paper. They can't live in paper. No, I need to leave my kids things that they could that makes them passive income, things that they will have working for them for a very, very long time while I'm here and even when I'm gone. I need something working for them now and later. Let me get to it real quick and then I'll share the screen with some real receipts. Hold on, let me get to it real quick. All right. They said they will take Social Security. Wow. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. And you know what? I just read the scriptures today about how we are responsible for our family. And if you do not provide for your family, you are worse than an unbeliever. And that's how God treats you, as an unbeliever. Okay. This was the year prior to this year. 1,313,000. I ain't never seen no money like that. I ain't never touched no money like that. And this was all online. Billing and subscriptions, upsells, checkouts, funnels, my apps, my ebooks. That's what all those different platforms brought in. And let me go back over here. Where we at? Hold on. Let me go down just a little bit. How did this kick me off of there? Hold on, y'all. Let me get back to it. Did I just pass it? Hold on, y'all. I don't know why Facebook just did that weird stuff. Now I gotta scroll all the way back down here because I want y'all to see. I can pull that one up. Okay? That was me. Eating out of a garbage can so that I can have something to eat. Homeless and eating out of a trash can to now owning 20 acres of land. That is what I did. Dirty jacket, bombed out, nasty, looking for food. To owning 20 acres of land. That's what I did with the money. That's what I did with the money. And I just didn't stop there. Trying to get back over here. I don't know what in the heck was wrong with why it kicked me all the way off. I'm way down here. Oh my gosh. Here we go. I was able to go do that. Real estate. I want my kids to have their own stuff. Okay? It's the acres. I want my grandchildren to have stuff. I want my mother and father to have their own stuff because I'm commanded to make sure I take care of my family. If nobody else in my family is going to do it, I'm going to do it because I'm commanded to do so. Just land that I can build on. I don't have to go in your grocery stores if you tell me I can't go in because I refuse to do such and such. I don't have to do that. This is what digital products have allowed me to do. That's my name. This is my e-statement from Navy Federal. 3/12/2023. That was just last year. That's 1 month deposits. Digital. Are y'all hearing me? Are you seeing this? And is you hearing me? Let me check over here on y'all. Why would we ever trade our time for anything lesser than that? My very first time paying myself $12,000 in 1 hour. Literally. Simply doing some storytelling. Storytelling is the biggest. I don't care if you got to go write you up some stories. Storytelling is the biggest way to run up a big bag on content. Content is the new currency. If you just turned your phone towards the wall and told a story, and millions of people listen to that story, that would be every bit of a $10,000, $20,000 check. 102,000. Okay? In 1 month. You can see the analytics here. Went from flat broke all the way to $102,000. Digitally. This is a $50,000 in 1 day. payments that come in from $97 to a sale on my high ticket, $49.97. You can count it up. That's 100. That's 600. That's 5,600. 6,000. That's 10,000. 14,000. 18,000. 22,000. 26,000. 27,000. 31,000. 32. 37,000. 38,000. 38,500. 39,000, 40,000, 41,000, 46,000, 47,000, $50,000 in one day. This is not a flex. And then this was a next month. That's my name, Navy, e-statement. That was April, 1 month later, and 148,000 in that month. That's over 265,000 in just 2 months. Digital products. I don't care if it's a digital e-guide, if it's a book, it doesn't matter what it is. And I'm not even talking about government contracts. I said digital products. Solely. I mean, templates, flyers, anything that you could think of that could be sold in the digital space can make you a lot of money, okay? I have a few things that I'm going to go over that I have available for anybody who want to take advantage of it, okay? Anybody who want to take advantage of any of these opportunities, it ain't going to break the bank. Is it going to cause you to invest in yourself? Absolutely. But it's not going to break the bank. I have a whole entire bundle, 400,000 already done for you digital products. Coloring books, ebooks, journals, audiobooks. It's fully loaded, okay? 400,000 digital products that people buy every single day, that you can sell instantly and make you some money in the next 24 to 48 hours. It's already done for you. You ain't got to worry about nothing. Literally, you can turn around and sell the whole entire bundle. $97. You can buy it from me for $97. You can sell it for $500. You can buy it from me for $97. You can turn around and sell it for $197. You can buy it from me for $97 and you can turn around and you can sell it for $97. You sell it one time, you have your investment back, and everything else thereafter is profit mode. Do you know how many people need to know how to do digital products? It's 400,000 done for you digital products for $97. If you want that, put a 1 in the chat. I have that readily and available. Put a 1 in the chat. I would take 400,000. That way, I don't care if I'm working a 9 to 5 right now. Let them come with some dumb stuff and lock me down. I may not use it today, but I will have it for tomorrow. How about that? I will have it for whenever y'all feel like y'all want to be froggish and lock us down again, be in minds. Let them essential workers go to work. I'm going to be essentially working from my laptop, period, point blank. And I got me a digital asset that I only paid me $97 that has the potential to make me $10,000, $20,000, $100,000. And literally all I got to do is make a post. Hey, I got a bundle. It got 400. When I tell you, if you go look on Amazon and look at all the coloring books on Amazon, you can post these coloring books, load them up on Amazon KDP and sell them over there. You don't even have to sell the bundle like a bundle. You can say, hey, I got coloring books, for little Black girls, for little Hispanic girls, for little white girls, for all girls. I got coloring books for adults that help with stress relief, with grief. Hey, I got some ebooks on how to make $10,000 digitally, how to build generational wealth. This thing is fully loaded. $97 it's a steal. You can go blow that at Applebee's or Olive Garden. This thing is fully loaded. Fully loaded. Straight up. You have to take advantage of this opportunity while I'm on live. When I'm off live, you can't take advantage of the opportunity because then I'm going to put it back at regular price. Action takers are money makers. I sell these things on my website for a whole lot more. Okay. I sell these things for a whole lot more, but because they out here doing some shady stuff, and I want to make sure that you are in position, and I don't want you to have to go get $5,000 to buy something like that. $97. Would you trade $97 for $9,700? Would you trade $97 for $20,000? You can sell this on autopilot. You can go and create you a Beacons store for free and just take some photos and use a voiceover. I got the wrong information on the screen. I'm going to put the information on the screen now. These are the only payment platforms that I take. Okay. These are the only payment platforms that I take. My phone number is here. My email address is here. Cash App, Venmo, Zelle, and I thought PayPal was supposed to be up here. Hold on. PayPal is not up there. If you need to use PayPal, I absolutely hate it. But if you need to use PayPal, I will put that information there on the screen as well. But my email, my phone number, all of that is there on the screen. Anita, you got to inbox me over here, sis. Y'all catch this with two hands. Now, next, and I'm really working with a limited amount of time. Next thing that I do have, who got hard inquiries on their credit report that is draining their score? They won't seem to go anywhere. Hard inquiries. Even if you don't have hard inquiries, guess how many people got hard inquiries that need to have them bad boys removed? This is a digital product that you can sell right away. You can make an impact in somebody's life and you can make some income. There are a lot of people with hard inquiries, okay? Hold on one second. Let me show y'all something. This is a reel I made, but I want to actually find the post. Do you know by removing hard inquiries from your credit report can absolutely give you 50-point minimum increase? Let me go up here to the reel. Y'all can just see the reel, okay? Because I don't know where the post is at. But these are all my hard inquiries.
Though I walk through the valley of shadow of death, I got no fear when my enemies come for me. Follow the one till I got nothing left. I'ma move with your riding.
PNC Bank, delete it. PNC Bank, delete it. PNC Bank, delete it.
Mercy be filling my chest. I got no worries, the devil beyond. God will be with me wherever I go.
PNC Bank, delete it. This is another one, delete it. This is the Chevrolet dealership, delete it.
God will be with me wherever I go. God will be with me wherever I go.
Alley Financial, deleted. Alley Financial, deleted. Alley Financial, deleted. When I tell you, my score, and I had 40-something hard inquiries removed in 1 month from my credit report. I have a 24-hour hard inquiry removal You see the proof right here on the screen. These are mine. I'm going to try to see if I can find the post. It want to show me everything else. Here I come, honey buns. I got to hurry up and get out of here. I didn't almost let y'all see that credit hack sweep. Hold on, I can't do that, little children. It just wants to pull up my reel, but I actually made, here we go. Boom. As y'all can see, this was just in January 22 of 2024. PNC, and these all have different dates. So don't think that it's the same one. 124, 110, 2023, that inquiry was put up there. You know, inquiries are supposed to last for 2 years on your credit report. That's what they say, but that's not what consumer law say. 4/11/2023, 4/12/2022, 7/11/2023, 7/12/2023. That's already 6 inquiries gone. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. I think it went back. 21 just on that post. Hard inquiries gone. Period. 24-hour hard inquiry removal. I will only allow y'all to get this on this live right now while I'm live for $47. I normally sell that one play for $97. You can buy it from me and sell it for whatever you want to sell it for, but you can buy it from me tonight for $47. That is a digital product that everybody and their mama with a social security number over the age of 18, they need that play, okay? I'm only using digital products that solve people's problems. I'm not just out here making digital products, because I want to make this. No. I want you to buy my digital products. This is a play. It's a script. You pick up the phone, you say exactly this. They know that you know the law. They remove it. They erase it. It's a 24-hour hard inquiry removal play, okay? Put a number 2 in the chat if you want that. Put a number 2 in the chat if you want that. I have a $75,000 Navy Federal play, okay? This don't really go off your credit. If they let you into their establishment, it's just a play. And the whole play is written down in this play. Call them, what to say, how to get inside of the institution. As soon as you get inside of the institution, this is the play that you need to run for $75,000, okay? I have a Navy Federal $75,000 play, okay? And if you don't think it works, let me go up here and show y'all this. It's not just my receipts. These are receipts of clients and customers. This is all right. And for y'all that didn't know, my little son is a landlord. He found him some land. We took him to go see it. He made the phone calls. As you can see here, we got that good old paperwork. Buddy owns him some land. This is his plot of land here. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Okay. This is one of my clients. This stuff works. I got an approval on that Navy Federal Credit Union over the phone. $25,000. What could y'all do with $25,000 right now? How would that help y'all? How would that help y'all? Let me know in the chat. Would $25,000 help y'all or not? Okay. This is Joshua Braham. He actually got $75,000, 50 from Amex. It's a play. He had to do something that I told him to do and do it simultaneously. Ended up with $75,000. Period. Okay. Here go another one. Cell phone text. Hi, I certainly will send a testimony for you. Thank you, Dr. T, for encouraging me to go out and execute. Because of your encouragement and your suggestion, I was able to get funded with $25,000. Okay? What about this one? Oh, that's the same one. Hold on. That's some game I gave away. I got the sauce. Okay, I got the juice and the sauce. Just know that. Y'all wasn't supposed to see that game right there. Let me go on down here where it's at some more. Receipts for days, okay? Receipts for days. Unfortunately, it wants to show me all these videos. Here we go. Here go the other one. Okay, perfect. We will try back in 30 days for that one. How much did they give you on that green cash back? $25,000. Okay, that's a lot. That's a lot to shout about. You're $25,000 richer. Okay. Hey, my goddess, I was waiting on you to make a video. Okay, so I packed all my things. I'm coming. I got approved for that money from Navy Federal. Just waiting on their end so I can take my so-called cash and come to you. Okay, let's go. Yes, make your deposit. We was talking about something else. Okay, this something else. This is the one I just showed y'all. Okay, this is a person that I sent to go run a little smooth play. $1,700 they got. You talking about $97, $47? I got approved for $7,100 on another play. This ain't that $25,000. Here go. Okay, this is the one I just showed y'all. I think it's going back over. That's what's happening. I got many receipts for days, okay? You can get that Navy Federal play for $47, okay? You can get that Navy Federal play for $47 here on this live. I'm planning to see them this week. Had my account 5 months ago. Oh, if you got an account, sister, you just need to play. If you already got a Navy Federal account, you need this play. If you're already in, you already qualify for the play. Okay? Period. If you're not in and you need to get in, then that is included in the play. But if you're already in, then you need to just run the play. All right, what else I got over here for y'all? If you want to buy some land dirt cheap, and you want to figure out where to buy you some land at for $100, some land for $300. If you want to find out how to go buy you a house for like $1,000 tax lien, if you want to play some big boy games for a little bitty price, okay, call land banking. The government sells land for dirt cheap. You just don't know about it. I didn't know about it, but they do. Sheriff sales, tax lien lists. Land banking list. I got the whole shebang, kabang, and caboodle, and you get the master class so you know how to bid on this land, how to win this land. You can take this land and buy it for $100, $300, $500. It's already valued at $1,200. $3,000, $39,000, okay? A piece of land for $2,500 already has a value of $40,000. You don't got to keep the land if you don't want to. If you in need of some fast, rapid revenue so you can go and multiply and keep doing that over and over again, then here's the play. You buy the land, $2,500, $300, $100. It's already valued 10x what you're going to pay for it. You go list it on the website. You get the website. You get all of the information, right? You go list it on the website. In 2 days to 3 days, that money, that the value of the land is inside of your bank account, wired to you from an investor, from a wholesaler. And then you go rinse, wash, and repeat. Hey, let me take $15,000 out of the $39,000. and let me go buy me a whole bunch of land, and then let me go and flip that real quick. Let me go sell this 15,000 for 150,000. Let me go ahead and get this 150,000. Then I can go do what I want to, build me some land. Arkansas got a half an acre of land. I showed you guys the other day what you can build on a half acre of land. You can build 9 2,400 square foot homes on a half acre of land. If you wanted to just put you and your family on your own little swap of land, here you go, and then rent it out to them, you can do that. If you wanted to build 9 2,400 square foot homes, 3 to 5 bedroom homes that are averaging right now from $2,500 minimum to $3,200, you can be doing you $40,000 a month in passive income. If y'all want that list and the master class and the tax lien, and how to buy them from tax lien already put together, and how to wholesale them and all of that, $97 here on this live. If you want to get into government contracting, you don't have a clue and you need to know where to start and how much money they got available for you on a federal level, where to go at your local universities, where to go to your local fire departments, where to go in your own backyard to get contracts for bread and for ice and for milk, and you need to know how to do it. I have the government contract 1.0 masterclass that has funding plays in it. Funding plays that have gotten people $31,000 without even listening to the whole master class. I have that available for you tonight only for $97. When I tell you that this is loaded, it helps you get registered in the federal management system to become a federal contractor. It also shows you where to go get money on a state, city, local, and municipality level without ever being a federal contractor. How to use purchase orders for $10,000. How to get your hands on that. How to use non-bid contracts, okay, to get you some write-down money for party supplies and for pencils and for backpacks and different things of that sort. If you looking to do business with the government, I have a master class already done. It is 4+ hours long of information that you can take and implement step by step. Do it at your own time. Run up a big bag like my client, who is 68 years old and landed her $50,000 in contracts in New Jersey and in Texas, and she don't live in either place, okay? $97. I was trying to fix my credit card. Is there a score? There's no score if you are already inside of Navy Federal. No. There's no score. If you are not in Navy Federal, some people say they base it off a score. They don't. As long as you ain't got no recent late payments, they look for stuff like that. But if they let you in Navy Federal, you can get that $75,000 play. Even if they don't, you got a digital product to sell, because there's somebody somewhere need that play. Navy Federal is the #1 bank to ever do business with. It's the #1 credit union that is so generous. They won't just give you $75,000 for an auto. And then there's a play on how you go get that $75,000 and then go run it up and go buy you 2 vehicles, pay for it, put it in your business account, simply establish you with EIN. Now your personal name is free and clear to do it over, rinse, wash, and repeat. What the heck? It's a bug flying up in here trying to fly by my mouth. What? I will punch you up in this room. I don't play with bugs at all. You ain't get no business over here. You better go on somewhere. So I have that Navy Federal. I have the government contracts. I have the land banking. I have the 400,000 digital products. And last but never least, I have, and I'm going to do this for y'all because I know there's several people on here that ain't been over here. How much is for what places? The $75,000 plate, $47. $47 for the 75,000 Navy Federal play, $47 for the 24-hour hard inquiry play, and $97 for the 400,000 digital products already done for you. What else did I tell y'all? Hold on. I think that's all I told y'all so far. If you want to learn how to run up a big bag now on print on demand, I share that a lot because that's something that I can take an idea from. I showed you guys this. I have this workshop. This is also done digital. I have this workshop already done for you. It's called Print on Demand. You making money while you sleep, literally, with just an idea, okay? Or just a photo. You ain't even got to have an idea, just a photo, okay? This is a yoga mat. Of course, my picture is on it because I was demonstrating, but I don't even have to have a yoga mat, okay? I can change this to anything simply with a picture. Simply with a picture, okay? If I want to make something for Christmas. Oh, why did you play with me? Why? Hold on, let me log in real quick. Come on, stupid. It's supposed to be already up here. Hold on. The Holiday Hustle Maker, okay? As y'all can see, this is a example, a dummy account, but I got money sitting over here for a shirt that I made, literally, and I need to go get it out of there. I really do. But this makes you money while you sleep, okay? I can come over here and create all kinds of things. They give me all kind of rewards and pillows and covers. Now, say for instance, I want to help mothers during the holiday seasons or fathers during the holiday seasons that are grieving. Okay? I can take their loved one's photo and I can even add some text to it. Okay? I can take their loved ones' photos. I'll use something like this. Say this was their photo. Now, because my son was poisoned by Fenty, this is something that I'm actually creating for him, okay? Let me go ahead and pull up this photo. Is this the one? Hold on. This one right here. Okay? I just go ahead and fill it to the space. Now, I'm going to do it like that. I can do that. And then on this side, I can do this. And put this over here like that. Okay? And then I hit preview. And boom, there go my pillow. Okay, I can customize these for grieving parents who then lost their mom, lost their children, and customize it. And all I gotta do is hit save product. It's gonna give me the link. It's already giving me the photos. I don't have to have this on hand. The killer high, over 300,000 buried fentanyl. Okay, it gives me the mock-ups. So now it shows me what the pillow is going to look. All I got to do is take them 3 photos, put a trending sound on it, post it on TikTok, and say, hey, if your loved one, if you're dealing with child loss and you would like to see your child's photo on a pillow, on a comforter, I mean, I could run up a big bag. Hey, you a boss chick? Hey, you want your brand on your pillows to prop up on your couches? Listen. This is called Print on Demand. So I have a whole entire workshop, teaches you how to do jewelry, print on demand, t-shirts, all kinds, journals. It don't matter. You can do anything that they have over here in this space, literally. And all you got to do is put an image, take an idea, put an image, use that image and turn that into income. It's that simple. Go to catalog. If I want to know what their best sellers are, if I want to put my face on somebody's beauty supply products, listen, okay? Hey, this is a gentle face and body cleanser. I can go ahead and put my brand or my logo on this. I didn't forget about y'all over here either. All I gotta do is upload my photo. It already got exactly what it needs to have on there, okay? Say I wanted to use this. This was my brand. Gentle cleanser, ingredients. It has what the ingredients of it is, okay? Print on demand. I select the variants over here. Is it going to be a 6 ounce? What color it's going to be? If it's going to be white, if I want it in black, if I want it in whatever color, all I got to do is hit save product. This is what it's going to look like as a preview, okay? So it's going to give me the mock-ups. And I can put, you know, it ain't nothing but a Christmas party, you know, Tupac old song. That's a gentle cleanser. I don't have to worry about making no products. I don't have to worry about if it's going to break somebody's face out. It's already FDA approved. People are coffee lovers. I mean, print on demand is really, I mean, it's everything in real life, okay? It'll make you a lot of money, and it'll make you a lot of money overnight. If y'all want to print on demand, when I send the money, how do I tell you what you want? So when you send the money, you have to either put it in the description. If it's not enough room in the description, my email is right here. Okay. You put you type an email and say, hey, I just sent my payment. This is what I paid. And this is what I want. Okay. It's real simplistic. You can put it in the description. I absolutely need your email. I don't have your email, so when you make your payment, put your email in the description. Or you can simply make your payment and then come over here and email me. This is what I purchased, okay? Last but never least, and I got to go, y'all. I got 7 minutes. I was supposed to be gone 23 minutes ago. Oh, my God. But I don't want you guys to miss these opportunities. And why my husband turned his air on, I don't know. I am freezing. Honey, it's cold. It's freezing. Like, I've literally been freezing over here for like 10 minutes. I just ain't said nothing. So, excuse me. Okay, charge it to my head. Okay, hold on, Dimp. I'm coming. I'm almost done for real this time. Last but never least, I am real big on building communities, and I am real big on building communities because you can make a lot of money on a community. You never have to worry about doing no ads, trying to find people to buy your products. Thank you. I'm 67 and really to make some income. I got you, sis. Let me help you make something that's going to help other 67-year-olds, because I got some other 67-year-olds. B. Brown, you and Kathy, I don't think you 67, but you somewhere up there. I know you nearing that. You and B. Brown need to come together and start something for other women that are just like y'all, that feel lost and alone, need to make some other income. I don't know how to do this digital stuff. And you got 64. See, there you go. Yes. Silver 60s. Seniors gone digital. You can name whatever. Do you know how many seniors don't know what the heck to do, how to make no income? They trying to live off their 401k that ain't enough, or either they living off of Social Security that ain't enough, and they afraid of what's going to happen to their income. Oh, wow. They see you doing it. Oh, wow. Yeah, this can go really big. So shout out to y'all. Shout out to my elders in the business. Shout out to y'all. Y'all are really encouraging, for real, to me. And this ain't even to say it to hype y'all up. The lady who got the $50,000 government contract came in there and ran circles on the young people. She's 68 years of age. She got her first 2 contracts in 30 days or less. She was not playing no games. So much respect to my elders that are present, that are showing up saying, I want to learn how to do this, because there is no excuse for anybody under those age. Put y'all to shame. Put y'all to shame. So shout out to y'all. I have some done for you opportunities. I have a business in a box. I have a digital product, whole digital product business in a box. Not just the 400,000 digital products that you can sell, but this includes training, how to set up your website, how to set up a store, 5 minutes, 10 minutes. I mean, it is fully loaded. You can make $1 million off of just the information shared. If you want to learn how to do that print on demand with those tumblers, if you want to make blankets, if you want to use this business in a box to gather others and then teach them in a community style, you can do that as well. You can sell this business in a box. As soon as you buy it from me, it's yours to sell for whatever price you want to. You can't sell it for lesser than $497. That's what the owners who created this business in a box. And if they catch you selling it for lesser than that, then they can definitely sue you or whatever the case may be. You can sell it for $1,000. You can sell it for $1,500. When I tell you it is fully loaded, it is fully loaded. It has everything that you would ever need. It already has a bunch of done for you stuff. The graphics, you don't have to worry about how to sell it. What I'm gonna say when I what social media posts, it comes with everything. Okay, I can't sell it for lesser than $497, but what I can do is for two people, I can put $250 towards it. You put $247, and you can have you a whole entire business in a box. I'm going to share just a little bit about what it looks like. Both of my businesses in a box. I have a credit done for you credit repair business in a box that I am making a big bag off of, and some other people who have purchased it is also making a big bag off of it. You can make $1 million in a credit repair space. And I'm not repairing nobody's credit. I'm not repairing nobody's credit. That's not what I'm doing. Okay, just in case you know, I'm selling templates to them. I'm selling a business in a box to them. And I'm also allowing them to get action. Once you clean up your credit, here go the funding play. This is what you need to do to go run it up and get $150,000 from Chase while they're giving it to you without asking you for any documentation. Okay, this is what you also can do to go over here and get $150,000 from Goldman Sachs. Okay, this is how you use their money to make you money. Use their money to go buy real estate. Use their money to go buy land. Use their money to go buy gold and silver. And then let that money that you use from them make you money. Okay. This is, you didn't sign me out. Come on. Here we go. You send me an email. Okay. I'll check it as soon as I can. Okay. When I jump off of here, I got to jump off here. This is a MRR. It means master resale rights. You have the right to sell this wherever you want to, however you want to. Okay. It's fully loaded. Okay. Here's the Zoom call, the demo call. It shows you how to use this thing. This thing got 40,000 plus ChatGPT prompts for businesses, for women having baby, first time mama, postpartum, credit, fitness, tax preparation, how to become a whole tax preparer. Okay. How to create digital products. I mean, it's loaded. 40,000 different prompts. You can just sell that all by itself. I sold this all by itself. Let me tell y'all something. I sold this all by itself for $497. Just the 400,000. Not even the business in a box. You got access to 6,000 apps that do all kinds of things. You want to learn how to make calendars. You want to know how to speak and say something, and it creates you something. All these apps, okay, it shows you how to add this to your website. This is a done for you copy stand store, how to build your templates. All of that is done for you. How to get lead magnets, how to get hundreds of thousands of people on your email list. how to use the email sequence to sell to them without you ever showing your face. This is stuff you can do without ever showing your face. Here is the AI image, how to create them, part 1 and part 2. Here is Mid-Journey. Right here on this Mid-Journey alone, people is charging $197 to learn how to do Mid-Journey. Here is Mid-Journey. Here is your step-by-step guide, your cheat sheet, how to create these images that look very real, how to create theme pages and faceless pages using these Mid-Journey images and different things of that sort. You ain't got to upscale. They're yours. You own them, the whole 9 yards. Here is bonus number 1, prompts. 95 pages of prompts, literally copy and paste prompts. I can open them up, but then I'll be demonstrating, and I ain't got that type of time. How to do your tumblers, how to do you another type of tumbler. These are promo mock-ups, how to do coloring books. All of that is in here as well. How to do a freebie opt-in mock-up. Hey, how many of y'all on my list got student loan being reported to your credit report? I do. So, okay, here, get my free student loan removal dispute. Now you got 1,000 people on your email list. Why do you need 1,000 people on your email list? Because you're going to turn around and hit them with that email sequence, and then you're going to be able to sell this to them in an email without ever having to run ads, go on Facebook, whole 9 yards. Okay, if you want to learn how to make comforters and blankets, there go to the blanket mock-ups for that. You can do that. All you got to do is click on it, put your own colors, put your own name. It's already done for you. Here's a marketing course in here for you, how to sell it. Here's another coloring page, coloring book page mock-up, coloring page mock-ups with tutorials. Milestone blankets for children. My baby turned 1 month. My baby turned 2 months. This is her at 12 months. All of that stuff. How to publish a book. Books on Amazon, step-by-step guide, how to upload a book, how to use those prompts to make you a book, write your book, how to publish it on Amazon, how even to go get a bestseller on Amazon, 50 ebooks, your images. Here's your social media content. It's already done for you. And here's a content guide, what to post, what to say, blah, blah, blah. All of this you can get for $250. For the 97, what name do I use to send Cash App? So you would use this right here. Let's do Kingdom. Let's do Kingdom. Type it all together. It's all spelled out with 1 M. Let's do Kingdom with the $sign. Okay. So you have that. And then while I'm over here, the done for you it's done for you, but it is a do-it-yourself credit business in a box. I'm also going to allow one person, instead of paying me $497, I'm going to put $250 of my money and allow you to buy this for $247. Okay. This whole entire business in a box. You can take this whole entire business in a box and sell this all by itself. Okay. It's fully loaded for you as well. You got how to build business credit ebook. You have the do-it-yourself dispute guide and workbook. It's already done for you. It's already customized for you. It's already ready to sell. Bankruptcy, if people got bankruptcies, how to set up your store, create your account, how to add your digital products. I mean, it's fully loaded, okay? You got 70 dispute letters. If people got on child support, hard inquiries, medical collections, student loans, check systems, bankruptcy, it's fully loaded, okay? How to get judgments off, repossessions, garnishments, the whole 9 yards, how to sell it in an email, your social media content marketing, how to make 5 additional streams of income from just this one business in a box, 60 days of credit nurturing emails. You got all of that, okay? You got restricting digital product edits of your stuff, how to do that. You got bonus CEO list of bank contacts. If you want to know who to talk to, where to go get the money, it's all put together right here for you. Adding this entire master resale as a course. If you want to sell this as a course, here it is done for you, video tutorial. And then if you want to get paid 3 times with just one customer, okay? you can get that as well. It's fully loaded. When I tell you I can't click on all of it because I'm late, you can get that. One person can get this business in a box for $250, and one person can get the digital products 5.0 for $250. Last but never least, before I go, y'all, I have 2 opportunities where I will build you out your own website, your own community. I will grow your community, and then I will add to your store digital products for you to sell inside of this community with within 7 to 10 days, right around the time for the holidays. You can actually say, for instance, my sister over here wanted to start a community for senior citizen women to learn digital products, how to make extra income. I would do the business for you. I would set it up for you, set up your website, load it up with digital products ready to sell them, and then I will grow you a community of women and men, if that's what you want to do, that are specific niche. If you want them to be seniors, if you want them to be hustlers, if you want them to be kingdom women, whatever, according to who you want to serve, I will set it up for you for $250, and I only have 2 spots left at that. I'm gonna tell you right now, I normally charge $5,000. I just showed you $5,000 sales coming in. I normally charge you $5,000 to build out your whole entire business, but I am just taking what you need from out of that package: website, a store where they can go to and buy, set up your payment processing so you can get your money right to your bank account. You do that part, okay? And then I fill it with digital products that I know that they want and they're going to need. And then I grow your community, right, for you, so you have something to sell them when they get in there. You never, ever have to go outside because your whole tribe is inside. If you sold something to them today, sold something to them tomorrow, sold something to them the next day, sold something to them next year, that's your tribe. And you don't have to figure this out by yourself. I only have 2 spots available. This is going to be the last call. Why? I am using my time to build you something. I'm using my time to build you something, and I'm only charging you $250 when I normally charge people $10,000, $5,000. If you don't believe me, I'll pull it up on the screen. Some of y'all done already seen. I done already showed you. Okay, here's the name of the game. If you want anything that I just offered you, okay, you got to put it in the chat that I want that, and then I'm gonna give you guys a few moments to make your payments. Put your email in the description, or either email me that you made your payment and what you want, and I will get you your products right straight away to you. I must say this, okay? I must say this. Whenever I'm doing these sales, because you got to think about when I'm doing these sales, and I do different sales, different things all the time, I would have to always go in there and change and revamp my website. That's the reason I do them the way that I do these discounts and these sales right here. I process the emails in the order that they receive because I'm the one sending you out your emails. My assistant had a baby a couple months ago, and now my assistant is taking care of that small baby. Some other things happen in her family, and I respect it. When it's time for her to come back, she'll come back. But I only work with her because she know my business. You know how it is when you get comfortable and familiar with somebody. Bringing somebody in new is still a challenge for me because I have to reteach them. So now that I know exactly what I need to have done, I'm the one processing the emails, okay? But you definitely gonna get your email, and you're gonna get it in a timely fashion. That's why I always put it in the description. Please allow me time to send you the email, but I will be working on them tonight, ASAP, fast, so you can get what you need and get in profit mode. Anybody want to take me up on any of those opportunities? There is no pressure. I'm not in the business of begging. I'm not in the business of convincing you. I'm here in the business of serving you. We need to be doing something right away that can actually help us for what is coming tomorrow. Most importantly, they playing games with our lives and our livelihoods that is too expensive and costly to try to gamble with. Get you something that your tomorrow, your next week, your next year will tell you, thank you for doing that. Put your money into an investment that will make you more money. Don't be out here spending your money, because when it comes down to it, you will be forced. Okay. What do I call the e-commerce business done for me for $250 when I send the cash out? Then you just call it, uh, call it, just put business build out. Business build out website. You can just put that in there. I know exactly what it is. I know what I offered for $250. The done for you business in a box. If you're getting that, it will be business in a box. But you can just put business build out. I need to change my debit card number, and I don't know how to do that. Are you talking about on Cash App? If you're talking about on Cash App, I'm gonna show you here real quick. So you go to this little corner up here. Hold on. You go to this little picture up here in the corner. Your picture. Is that where it's at? Yeah, your picture here. And when you click on that, it will pull up. It will pull up. It will say linked banks. And when you click on linked banks, which is down here at the bottom, once you click on that profile picture, it's going to pull up all of this. You're going to see it say linked banks. And then once you see that, you click on linked banks, and it's going to tell you what debit cards you got on there. And if you need to replace the debit card, that's what you're going to put. It's going to say, do you want to link a bank account or do you want to link a credit card? That's the second one. You would put on there, click on there, I want to link a credit card or a debit card. And it's going to ask you, do you want to, oh, no. Hold on. Up here, not the credit card. You're going to put a debit card if that's what you're using. Up here, this one right up here to the top. That one right there. So when you click on that, it's going to say, do you want to replace or do you want to remove that debit card? So that's how you do that, okay? Any questions for me? Y'all can't come by here and say, I don't love you enough to help you. When I tell you guys, and this ain't to get no sale out of y'all, when I tell y'all that this business in a box, I have showed it before, but I will show it now while I'm waiting. Let me show you something. Close the door, baby. I'm coming. Jew, close the door, boo. Now, if all you guys did was bought this business in a box and you say, hey, I have a community where you will actually learn how to repair your own credit and get funding, whoop-de-whoop, blah, blah, blah. You will get dispute templates in this community. I was just giving Revelation Worlds. I will give you dispute templates to repair your own credit. I will show you how to fill them out, blah, blah, blah. You just tell them that. And all I'm charging you is $97 a month to be in this community. I will give you access to everything, CEO list, bankruptcy, disputing guides, how to build your business credit, everything in the business in the box, right? And you create a community that says $97 a month. Do y'all see that this person is doing $97 a month and has 5,500 people in his community? And he's doing what I'm telling y'all here on tonight. He give them access to everything pertaining to building credit and funding inside of that group for $97 a month. He charges $97 a month times 5,500 people. He makes, I put 197. Hold on. Every single month. And if you are mathematicians, then you can go in here and do this math with me. He charges $97 per month. He took this business in a box and he gives it away in there. Instead of selling it for $497, it's $97 a month. He makes $533,000 every month. Would you exchange $250? Would you exchange $497 for $533,000? Sister Gigi, hey, this is another go-getter right here. She took that information and ran with it and implemented. And I'm so proud of you, sister. I'm so proud of you. Yes, I miss you, of course. I'm very proud of you. I miss you for a good reason. You took the information, sister. That ain't a lot of people I could say that does that. People get the information and then go, I'll be like, you implemented it. I'm still waiting on, I had a cold and COVID came and I'll be like, oh, okay. You got on my live and said you want to change your life and you haven't did anything. I cannot say that about you. You are actually a implementer and you are action taker. And I just thank God for your abundance of blessings. Okay. But y'all see it on the screen, $533,000 a month for just $97. This is what a business in a box would do. Hey, you guys want to get in here to my digital products? This is all things how to make digital products. I got a whole business in a box. I'll show you guys how to set up an Etsy store. I'll show you guys how to do this, how to create tumblers, how to make you some income from the house for those that are 60 and above or 55 and above. Seniors Gone Digital. That's what I'll name my group. And you get 1,000 people in there paying you $97 a month. You only bought the business in a box from me for $250. But now you got 1,000 people that paid you $97 a month. Every month you're making $97,000 a month. In 3 months, you can go pay for a house cash. I'll buy me a whole house, $200,000, $300,000. And then 3 months later, I'm going to buy me another one. And then 3 months later, I'm going to buy me another one. And in 4 years, I would have bought 4 homes, paid for, renting them out. Because I bought land and because I bought real estate, they are now tax deductible. Okay? And I'm making passive income. Keep me in your prayers regarding my endeavors. I ask God to bless you abundantly. And He will. Action takers are money makers. That's one thing that I will say. Your faith in Him and His ability and your works, which is an indicator that I believe that you're going to do it, is going to bring that manifestation, okay? That's it. That's on Jesus Christ. All right, y'all. Do I need to wait anymore? I would like to make my investment on Monday. I will have cash here in between my accounts. I will cause a problem if I do it today. Your investment on Monday for what, love? Tell me what it is that you want to make your investment on Monday. Any other questions for me before I go? I'm going to give y'all like another minute or two. If you want to secure whatever it is that you want to secure, trust me, whenever I get off these lives, most of you guys do know, most of you guys don't know, I delete the lives. I delete them so you don't get access to them. And then people be like, hey, you still got that community for $250? No. You did miss it about lockdown. The lockdowns is coming, sis. They out here crazy. They out here going crazy with new viruses, these drones and all of that stuff. Yeah. I would say I'm finna end it now so you can go back to the beginning and watch it. Straight up. This is the reason why God told me to gather a group of us. I got the land package 2 days ago. That's what's up. I got it coming to you, sister. If you serious about the community, then I will hold a spot for you. And I will just allow you to get that spot on Monday. Anybody else on anything, 400K digital business in a box? I'm spending cash. I know that's right. We need to get you some digital dollars. I'm going to be talking about some other exciting opportunities, you guys. How to get invested into crypto. If you would have said anything to me about crypto 2 years ago, I'd have been like, yeah, no. God is really trying to get this wealth transfer to us because he's going to use our hands to bless others. Them same people who think you crazy, same people who think you a conspiracy theorist, same people who fail to prepare right in your family, you going to be the one because you're the one chosen. And that's why you're getting this information and they're not. But God is going to bless you and he's going to bless people through you, even if it's not your blood, even if it's your kingdom family. God is calling a remnant of us to get ourselves together, to get out of their system and to create our own ecosystem that he can bless. If we build it, he will bless it. And he wants us to get back to the Garden of Eden. Land, gold, silver, cattle, oxen, wealth for his people. Okay? All right, y'all. I'm out. Can't say I didn't give you no opportunity. I love you guys, and I will see you guys soon. If you guys are interested over here on Instagram, go ahead and hit my inbox because y'all can't see the information that they see, and I will gladly send you the information. I will gladly give you the opportunity to take part in, okay? With that being said, I love you, and I will see y'all next time. All right. I want to create other communities as well. I can do it. My daughter's finally on board. Okay. Yes. When I tell you that I'm not fooling with people no more, I don't have a reason to. I have 10 faceless YouTube channels. I have 3 TikTok pages. Listen, I'm not playing with people. I don't have time. I'm going to go ahead and sit down. God, I did my part so that you won't hold me accountable for withholding or gatekeeping information that you wanted your people to have. But I did my part. I'm not begging or convincing. I'm not a salesman. I'm a servant. Me and mine's going to be good. That's all I know. You're not coming for me. If them people wanted you to come, it's sad, but my heart ain't even attached no more. That's what they want. God give them exactly what they want. I don't care. If you want to take advantage and you want to go with us, then come on. The opportunity ain't going to be there for you all the time. Are they really going to shut down TikTok? No, them people is not going to let them shut down TikTok at all. They keep on doing appeals, and I'm glad because TikTok paid me really well, better than Facebook. But Meta and them got something new called Threads. They paying lots of money over there on them Threads. $1,500, $2,000. That's what I'm saying. Content is a new currency. I'm getting rid of all of this stuff so that you guys can get on board with some of this new stuff. But this stuff is something that'll make you rapid revenue right now, that where you can be able to afford that other stuff. It's all gas, no brakes in 2025. And that's on everything that I love. The enemy tried a lot of us in 2024. Now it's time to recover it all. And God says if we get in position and build it, he will bless it. He will send the wealth of the nations. Okay? Threads, I've been hearing about, oh, you can make money. Listen, I reached 1 million people on Threads with one post. I was like, oh, okay. Bye, Facebook. I ain't got time. I love a few of y'all over here on Facebook. YouTube, they paying that bread. Content is the new currency. That's why I don't mind. Come with a lockdown. Come, bring it. You ain't gonna catch me like you caught me last time. Come with a lockdown, baby. That ain't nothing but a G thing over. Come with a lockdown. Come on, Cletus. Ooh, I'm gonna be in the right position. Do y'all hear? I'm gonna be in the right position, baby. Netflix ain't getting it all this time. And YouTube, if you gonna be on YouTube, I'm gonna get me some bags from YouTube this time. I'm not playing. Bring them things on. I'm not afraid of them. I can care less about. Baby, bring them lockdowns on. I'm sorry, y'all. Bring them. Come on over here through, baby. I'm telling you right now, I got some stuff waiting on these people. They ain't gonna have nothing else to do but buy my programs and listen and consume my content. And they're going to pay me for keeping the people in lockdown entertained or educated. I don't care. Bring them on. When you bringing them? Come now, Lord. Come now. Bring them now. Do you understand me? I am not playing no games. How long is the lockdown supposed to be? I don't know, sis. They trying to start the Civil War. They actually trying to suspend the inauguration so Donald Trump don't get elected. I don't know what these devils is doing. But one thing I do know, if they do that, then Joe Biden ain't the president. Kamala Harris is, and all that other stuff that they was trying to do a couple of months ago and all, that's going to be in play. But I don't care. Do all of that. Baby, I sit in my house. You feel me? I would do. Listen, this is my room. Don't play. I have made $557,000 from my room. Okay? This stuff came off of Amazon for a little bit of nothing. I bring them on. I welcome them. Matter of fact, the Bible says in Isaiah 20, my children, go in your room for a little while and shut the door. Put yourself on your own quarantine because I'm about to tear this place up out here. And I don't want y'all to see what I'm finna do. I welcome them, and I'm in position this time. I'm in position, baby. Are you in position? That's what it's really all about. Who cares when they come? I got my own land. I can build and grow my own food. I don't care about your rent. I got dirt. I can build me something on my dirt. You feel me? I'm not worried about y'all. I'm not worried about y'all. I'm just a bit behind, but God will catapult me yet. As long as you willing, he will. The Bible say, be found redeeming the time. Redeeming, buy back. Use your money to buy back time that you lost. I'm behind time. Let me buy this to bring me up to where I should be. Let me redeem my time, for the days are evil. Now, I ain't got time to be doing all of that. Let me pay to get there faster because I done fumbled a bunch of years. Be found redeeming the time. That's what I'm doing. I'm delayed. God told me to start preparing in 2006 and 7. But when he gave me that $1 million, I was like, okay. What? Because I was a nervous wreck. I was like, what are we going to do, God? You going to leave us like this? When he gave me the ability to go buy that land, it was game over. Poverty was broken forever. And he said, you're going to use that land, and this is how you're going to eat. This is how you're going to teach your children on your land. This is how you're going to live. You're going to get rid of rent. You ain't got to worry about none of that. I have been following his plan for 4 years. And because I have made sacrifices, I am in the right position. You understand me? I ain't even just taking care of my family, but you cats that didn't want to listen and you didn't want to build with me, you're going to have to buy from me. You need rice? I got you. Yeah, you got a Rolls Royce? I'll take that. Or you can starve. This is called the Joseph mandate. Oh, yeah. Oh, you need tampons? Oh, okay. You wasn't thinking about that when you was visiting Beyonce. Oh, okay. Yeah. That will be $100 for one tampon. I'll take your gold. If you ain't got no, listen, I'll take silver. I'll take cattle, oxen. I'll take your house. I don't care. This is a wealth transfer that is being taken from the wicked. And this is being used for my God. I can care less. I got to go, y'all. Peace out. Peace out, peace out, peace out. I love y'all. I'll see y'all next time. Can't say that I didn't love you enough to bring you no opportunities, because I did. Do you love yourself to take advantage of them?